Hello, and good morning to you. Last time we talked about the introduction to the traits of an eagle, and we talked about how they are able to spot a rabbit like 3 kilometers away, how powerful their sight is. And today I just want to continue from where we stopped last time. And if it's your first time to listen to this, welcome to Eagles Community. We love you and we will appreciate if you become an eagle. So how does the traits of an eagle bring you success in your career? You see, even if it's flying, you can observe how keen the eagle's eyes are looking at its prey. The eagle teaches us to remain patient, to be ever present, to always keep our eyes to the future while not forgetting to take note of our present everything, basically our present surrounding. When opportunity strikes, you will need to be the first one to see, and you will need to move fast. Have a profound vision for your future and constantly remind yourself to stay focused no matter what. So you will discover that when you take a keen look of these characteristics and you start implementing them, you will have a better personal experience in especially leadership, in your home, in your business, in your group, in your church, in your mosque. It doesn't matter where. So the question I would like to ask is, does this leadership characteristic ring a bell for you? I'm sure it does. Look at the great leaders who have come and have gone in the world, and you will see that they share the same characteristics like the eagle did, with the ability to see both reality clearly in the present and as well as to make accurate predictions about the future and be able to come with a conclusive decision that is suitable. You must have a vision that guides and leads your team towards organizational, society, family, personal, or group goals. The vision must be big as well as focused. A big, focused vision will produce good results. Never doubt that. I want to give you a small example of a great leader, and one of them is Abraham Lincoln. Take Abraham Lincoln, for example. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of the United States, guided his country through the most devastating experiences in its national history, the Civil War. I know most of us were not born then. He had a vision to save the Union and free the slaves. He is considered by many historians to have been the greatest American president. And there's a lovely quote from Abraham Lincoln that I like. He said, "You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today." I hope you understand. Now, last time we talked about the first quality, the first trait of an eagle, and it was having clear sight. So today we are going to look at the point number 2. Eagles are fearless hunters. Eagles are fearless hunters. An eagle will never surrender to its prey, no matter its strength or its size. Once it makes its mind that it's going for it, that is done. It will always put up a fight to win its prey or regain its territory. Golden eagles are such remarkable hunters that they can prey on goats much larger than themselves by throwing them off the side of the cliff. We can learn a lot from the eagle's determination. No matter the size of what you are facing, no matter the size of what is coming after you or what you're going after, always have one thing in mind: fight to win your prey and always regain your territory. Now, there's a bit of science, a bit of science analogy, or let me not call it analogy, a bit of science facts about this, about the fearlessness of an eagle. The talons or claws of an eagle toes are curved and they are razor sharp for catching and holding prey. The second one is these large toes give eagles the name raptor, which comes from a Latin word rapi, meaning grip or grasp. The third one is the rough bumps on the eagle's toes help them to hold slippery, wielding prey like fish. So, and then also the long talons can inflict serious wounds to intruders. Then lastly, their diet consists mainly of fish, but water flow and small animals. So, how do these traits bring success into your career? Someone might be asking me that question. Just as eagles must risk themselves for the survival of their families, you must not be afraid to put yourself in the line. Someone who is willing to take a risk will always win big. So, if you're someone who is willing to take a risk while staying loyal and determined, you will get noticed and plucked out of the crowd. Someone is still asking, how do these characteristics make me a great leader? Successful leaders are fearless. They face problems head on. No matter what size of the problem, a good leader attacks them without regard for themselves. It will even drawn on you to be afraid because your instinct is to protect that which you love and cherish. Others take note of your passion and determination and draw strength from it. And one of the greatest leaders I would like to use as an example in this scenario is Nelson Mandela. Mandela was arrested and imprisoned in 1962. Subsequently, he was sentenced to life imprisonment for conspiring to overthrow the state of South Africa. Mandela served 27 years in prison, split between Robertson Island, Paulsmoor Island, and Victoria Vesta prison. After all these challenges, he still advocated for forgiveness and equality, never backing down from a challenge. And I will end this with a very amazing quote from the same great man. May his soul rest in peace. Nelson Mandela said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." My fellow eagles, let us conquer the fear. I am not telling you not to be afraid, but being a man of courage, being a fearless person, does not mean lacking fear, as Nelson Mandela has said. It means conquering the fear. Fellow eagles, let's conquer the fear and take what is rightly, fully ours. This is your one and only life coach and founder, Eagles Community. Till next time, see ya.